I went to my son's today, and they always tell me stuff that I already know, but I kind of liked hearing it because the Roman Empire never went away. You know, I'm here with Mickey, and I'm sure he'll say something, won't you, Mickey? Say hello, Mickey.
No.
Say hello.
No, I don't like the Romans.
I'm not asking you to say hello to the Romans. It's my channel. I'm just asking you to say hello to.
No.
Oh, Mickey. Anyway, I don't know.
I have no words to say.
Hello, everybody.
There you are. He's a silly old bean.
Yeah.
Anyway,
My birthday, by the way.
Oh, it's Mickey's birthday today. Happy birthday to you.
Can't be silly.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mickey. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Anyway, on with the video. Oh, I love you, Mickey.
I love you too.
Anyway, my son was telling me about this podcast with Joe Rogan and Jimmy Carr. And in it, he explains what he thinks has gone on. So we'll play that little bit and we'll break in because it's probably copyrighted, so we have to break in. But anyway, so let's put that bit of video on and we're going to break in and then break in at the end because we have to keep breaking in because it's probably copyrighted, isn't it, this video, really?
Yeah.
I've tried to change it a bit so that it's changed a little bit, but I so like how he tries to explain where he thinks all the... Well, so they haven't really gone away. They just changed. Just, I suppose, like
changed the fashion.
The Queen didn't own Buckingham Palace anymore. The monarchy did. They changed it just a little bit.
So
anyway,
so we wouldn't notice.
Let's just hear what he says. Well, some of it until we break in.
It's crazy how empires rise and fall, and that's one of the things that people are wondering currently about America. If we're in the last throes of a dying empire.
Well, I got a hot take on this.
Please.
I don't think they do. So I don't think the Roman Empire fell. I think it became a church.
Oh, come on.
So he says in there that he didn't think the Roman Empire fell. He thinks they just turned into other things. So it became a church. That makes such sense, doesn't it, really? Yeah, but that makes sense, doesn't it?
Roman Catholics.
But they've changed again and again. They keep changing to fit round everything to keep us controlled and everything, but it's still the same thing. But the reason this video is because this is what I've been saying. They haven't gone, they're still here. It's hard to work out how they were. So banking is us. What was the... Well, anyway, we're going to play a bit more of the video now. Should we play a bit more of the video? Because
yeah, because
we've got to break in.
Yeah, he's getting interesting now, isn't he? He's getting a bit deep.
Yeah, so let's carry on.
I'm surprised YouTube ain't like even, well, cut him off really. But
okay, well, we'll just carry on. Yes?
Yeah.
We'll just carry on, darling?
Yeah, please.
I think the Rome fell, but the Roman Empire became the church. Where's all the money from the Roman Empire?
The Vatican.
In the basement of the Vatican is where it is. Yeah, that's. I don't think the
Have you
British.
been?
The Vatican.
Yeah. Whew.
It's incredible.
Bizarre.
It's incredible. It's a city within a city.
The wealth, the sheer wealth in art is overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like St. Peter's Basilica, when I walked in there, my mouth was open the entire time I was there. Like,
yeah. So do you think that then, Mickey, with churches, that they got the gold, they got the Roman Empire in money terms, and it became the churches, but the wealth was in the church.
Yeah.
But the churches are quite rich at places, aren't they? Like some of the architecture in them and the paintings, whatever, they're a bit elaborate. So the people are poor and not being fed properly and in rags. All the churches have got gold in them.
Which one can give them a bit of bread?
I don't know. But I do like his idea about how the world was split up in the Roman Empire. It still is the Roman Empire, but it has changed into this.
It's divided through their families, isn't it?
You know, it was just very interesting hearing someone else saying it because I've been trying to tell you for such a long time. But anyway, let's put the rest
yes,
on now.
the bloody Romans. What have they ever done for us?
Well, I mean, if you think about culturally what happened, every song, every painting was about God until 100 years ago. And now, every song's about love. I think they're talking about the same thing, but that's me being an old
Yeah.
hippie. So Roman Empire became a church, British Empire became a bank.
That makes so much sense that the British Empire became the bank when we know about the corporations to America and all these other places, and England owns everything, and that's exactly what my son said to me, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
England owns everything. So that's crazy, isn't it? We live this, then would be Jerusalem really, because this place owns everything.
What we were known as Second Jerusalem, England, years ago.
I don't know. I found it in a video. This guy was saying that religion started here and the first crucifixion was here. So it isn't all roads lead to Rome. It was all roads lead here. That makes sense though, doesn't it? The Roman Empire turned into a bank. What I'm saying is, it sounds crazy, but something like this has happened because the Roman Empire's still here.
They even got to China. Built China. They built the Chinese wall, didn't they?
Well, no, the Russians built that to keep the Chinese out.
We found out that it was the Romans, because, funny enough,
The Romans.
The wall is as wide as a Roman road. So they reckon that the traffic of people along that route, literally, it's as good as train. That's why then you have the big the big towers there, where they say people would be living in them, while passing through. It'd be like little restaurants and stuff, where you could eat, as you're travelling through.
So
the
you think it
China
was a
Wall.
road?
Yeah, it's what's been said now. Because
golly.
because when they found the where there's tunnels going through it, literally arch tunnels, there were Roman arches, different brick. Think about that later on. So it's,
I don't know why they couldn't have just told us the
clever
truth, and they have to manipulate everything and hide everything from the people.
Well,
and so we're the last ones to find the 2,000 piece jigsaw puzzle, and we're probably on piece 50. We've got 950 pieces still to go.
yeah. We're not being
Because
told the
nothing
full
ever
story.
put together. It's only when you do your own research you can see things. But
Yeah.
we're taught through the television.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very true, very true. It's only true.
But this makes sense. What it is I just like the fact that something like what he's talking about has happened.
Yeah, he's spitting a bit of truth there, though, isn't he?
Yeah. Anyway, let's carry on and finish the video.
So we gave our empire back. We said, oh yeah, sorry about that. You can have that back. We gave, Saudi Arabia back and all these other places that we'd sort of we'd taken the resources, and then they had their own money. And then we went, oh well, what are you doing with that money? Because we've got this thing called the City of London. I tell you what, it's your money, but we're going to hold it. We'll have it over here. Is that okay? Yeah, fine, great. So we've still got that thing of like.
So we've got the banks of England was the Roman Empire. No, sorry, the British Empire has now turned into the banking thing, and it owns whatever and holds everybody's money. But you have to also then look at Charles. He owns the world, basically, well, the monarchy, this, whatever it is he sits on, or because I see them as cartoons, so I don't know quite how they do it, but the royal family is supposed to own all of this. They own masses of land in America. And, when you look at the Commonwealth and how many countries are in that, Charles is the biggest emperor ever. That's what I see in it all. But to be an emperor, which is what he is really, that's the Roman Empire. Because, of course, he's head of the Roman Empire, really. And do you know what? We also saw it because when the Queen was being crowned, we thought it looked very Roman Catholic-like.
Yeah.
And that's because, after all, as we've already worked out, there is only one religion, Catholic. And everything comes from that. We are Protestant babies are christened the same as Catholic. And just so that you understand, I told all this information that I'd worked out to the priest where Mickey lives in Carlshorton, and what did he say, Mickey?
He said you was right in what you were saying about it, about the ruling and that.
Basically, the churches wanted to. How they did it was to take the sin. So Catholics believe you get your sin when you come here, whereas the Calvinist Protestants believe the sin came with you, so you were sinned before you even got here. So these are how they changed the religions, but there was still really only one religion, and they broke it up. It happened one day when Sven said he couldn't understand where he was in near Bournemouth, and there was like 1 mile, and he saw 15 churches in 1 mile.
Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it?
And don't forget, there'd be Catholic, Protestant, Methodist,
Yeah, so God for you.
whatever it is, Pentecostal, or so many different religions. You get my drift.
Yeah.
But when you actually look at it, they are all still Catholic. I'm not talking about the Muslim ones. I'm talking about the churches, these ones, the Roman Empire.
By the rule.
So it's still all the Romans. So everybody thinks that, well, I'm not a Catholic, I'm a Protestant. But all Protestant means is you're a Catholic protesting about
Catholic
a few things you don't like.
Well, I think the Protestants don't believe in saints, but the Catholics do.
Well, that's the little bit of change they've done to make it look like it's oh so different a religion. But what it is that just fits in, that all that he's saying fits in to this stuff about what I've worked out, isn't it really, Mickey?
Yeah.
The Union Jack runs
in a roundabout
everything.
way. Yeah.
You can work out nearly every country by their flags, like Jamaica, for instance, has a crisscross like Scotland, but theirs is green and yellow. But when you look at the star map, which I've put out on videos on this channel, they live on the crisscross of the star map. Crisscross. There you go. And they have a crisscross. And so it doesn't matter. Crisscrosses, crosses, triangles, lines, up, down, across. It doesn't matter because it's all part of the Union Jack. And a lot of the flags are red, white and blue anyway. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. So, anyway,
it's just being ruled by them though, isn't
that's my finding. So when he says this, that fits into all that really. But anyway, I found it very interesting, and thanks to these guys making the videos and everything.
Yeah.
My son drew my attention to this today because it fits into everything that I've been trying to tell you.
Yeah, for many years for your sons, yeah.
Because those Romans, they're still here. They're just called something
I
else.
think you liked it when you said that. I agree, son.
Yeah. I'm so glad that my children are catching up, though.
Yeah, quickly as well.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, he is.
Because my eldest son says he's never voting again for this system.
Should never have done nothing.
He's in his 30s.
But that's good. You won't be voting again.
So I'm never voting for this system.
Yeah.
All it is one big lie anyway.
You're voting to be ruled.
Yeah, I know. People say, our grandfathers fought in the war for you to have the right to vote. And that's so sad because when you look at that, you think, oh, I must vote. But you could do it a different way. You're not going to vote for one of them. You vote for an independent. Maybe we could get our country ruled by independent MPs, but really it's still their system. And we don't want their system anymore because it leads to lots of them. And just the 24 hours a day, 7 days a week that they're doing it to us. The Romans, they need to go.
Yes.
It's not working with some of us. We can see through the game.
We're sick of playing their game.
I don't want to play their game. I just want to have my own life.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Anyway, we're going to finish that video now. I found that very, very interesting listening to that, and yeah. Thank you, Sam.
Good insight.
That's my son who gave me this bit of information. And thank you, Mickey.
Yeah,
thank you, channel.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and a thumbs up if possible.
Oh, thank you, Mickey.